I'm presently teaching high school boys the Igeret HaRamban, which is Rabbi Moshe ben Nachman's letter to his son about how to live, how to refine your character, how to learn from Torah, and how to serve Hashem with prayer. And I'm teaching the girls Sefer Iyov, the book of Job, which helps us to understand suffering and God's intimate involvement in our lives. Interestingly, both today I was discussing with the boys and the girls the importance of being careful with the way that we speak to another person. In this week's Parshiot, we have Behar and Bechukosai. So in Parshat Behar, in the first of the last two Parshiot of the third Sefer of the Torah that we'll read, we find the mitzvah not to hurt someone with our words. So right after we finish about the mitzvah of Ona'as Mammon, not being deceitful with money, we have a mitzvah to not be deceitful with our words. And included in that mitzvah is not to ask what the price of something is if we don't intend to buy it, not to invite someone if we know they're out of town or already have other plans, not to remind a person of his or her past if they've moved on from it, like not to remind a ger that they converted, and not to remind a Baal Teshuvah of Aveirot, of past transgressions when they're beyond it. So that all that kind of speech comes under the category of ona'as devarim, which literally means deceit in words. It's interesting that it's called deceit. The word ona also means oppression. So there's something in the way that we're speaking that is sheker, it's falsehood, and it's also oppressive. And we need to be so careful when we speak to others that we're not in any way deceiving them. We're not assuming that they are who they used to be without allowing them to grow beyond that. And also that the way that we speak is not oppressive. You know, sometimes our actual words, if they were just read, could be read without ona'ah, without a sense of oppression or deceit. But sometimes in the way that we say something with a certain sarcasm or a rolling of the eyes, we are actually being over, we are transgressing that mitzvah not to oppress and not to be deceitful with our words. We know that as we come to the end of the time before Mashiach, that there will be less emes in the world. There will be less truth. I don't like the word truth, actually. It doesn't properly translate. The word emes is that which brings together chesed, kindness, with a boundary, and it brings together serving of God properly. Without truth, serving, avoda, becomes idol worship. Without truth, kindness can become ultimate immorality. So emes, which we translate as truth, actually is the proper balance in kindness, and it's the proper balance in serving Hashem. We need that understanding of emes that brings us to shalom. It brings us to the ultimate peace of recognizing good in each other, of connecting to Hashem. And when we speak to others, we need to be so aware, not just of the actual words leaving our mouths, but of the tone of our voice and our body language, and making sure that it's in line with absolute emes, which is the boundary that connects us directly to each other's souls and to Hashem himself. Have a beautiful Shabbos. This week we say chazak, chazak, v'nis chazek. We should be strengthened in moving into the new parsha. We should be strengthened to be able to learn more ideas of Torah, which we can apply to our lives every day. Good Shabbos.